Sports fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Pacers. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at where the Pelicans are, they're moving upwards just a bit. Still plenty of work to do, but as they say, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Yves Missi is out there with Bay. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Murray. And it's Poole in at the two-guard spot. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Flagg in at the small forward. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Missi, and Missi throws it down.
That's Jordan Poole's decision-making and pick-and-roll action sets up his teammate nicely.
Murray against Irving. Down low, here's Lively.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the Pelicans with the possession. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
You know, they came in as the underdog here. Very low expectations, could play without pressure, and clearly that worked.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Thompson inside the line. Missi grabs the rebound.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Poole against Thompson. Pass to Missi. It's stolen by Davis. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's blocked. They get it back. And stolen by Murray. And New Orleans pushing it up now. For three. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
And look at Murray's mechanics, making that corner three look easy.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Here's Flagg. Davis, the pass to Irving. Lock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Up top, Missi. Thompson with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Irving. Outside for Davis. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 3. The drive by Poole. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Now Flagg. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. 4 on the clock. And it's in there.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Irving against Murray. The kick out to Poole. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Poole's got his second basket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Poole to the paint. Davis down low. He's defended by Bay. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Poole outside. Back to Murray. Three-pointer. Poole no good. Dallas leading by 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, you have to appreciate watching Klay Thompson ply his trade. The shooting form is absolutely perfect.
Murray outside. The kick out to Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Poole on the wing. And the Pelicans miss again. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the free throw, no good. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Jones. Last season's performance for him averaged about 10 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now, here's Poole. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte, and the basket is good.
Well, you see the elusiveness of Jordan Poole, able to make his mark on the interior.
Now, here is Irving. Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. On the wing, Irving. From outside, off the mark. Pelicans trail by 6. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously, we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now, Lively, following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. And that one, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Poole will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Flag. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Murray, here we go.
Once the acceleration for Murray hits you, he's gone.
Dallas leading by 6. Here's Flag. The three from Davis. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray against Irving. Murray kicks to Bay. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Hit the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for New Orleans, Matkovic is checked in. And it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the quick three. Pass to Messi. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
The first free throw is good. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster, but plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
He's off on the second. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Pelicans trail by 5. Poole outside. Here's the screen. 6 to shoot. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Jordan Poole says, I might be slight of frame, but I've got enough toughness to absorb this contact.
Dallas leading by 3. Here's Christie. Scoreless thus far. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Washington missing.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Pass to Matkovic. Here's Alvarado. And here's Poole for 3. A rebound by Washington. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
The Mavericks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Christie with the bounce pass. Here's Russell with the three. Pelicans with the rebound. Now Jones. Pass to Matkovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Russell. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Washington. From the arc. And it's Russell missing. The Pelicans trail. Alvarado with it. He has yet to score. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Russell passes to Washington. Pass to Marshall. Now Christie. Marshall sets a screen for Christie. And here's Washington outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nisi's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Now, here is Russell. He's defended by Alvarado. Russell kicks to Gafford. Russell left side. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Christie against Poole. Pass to Alvarado. And Jones has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And here is Marshall. Out to the right wing. Here's Russell. Shoots over Alvarado. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for New Orleans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
New Orleans in the lead. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We got Najee Marshall. P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in at the point.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Good work there as it goes. Davis has got 8.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Hawkins against Washington. Here's Alvarado. Nice D from Russell. The Mavericks leading. Washington passes to Russell. Here's Davis. 13 feet away. And it's Looney with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket by Jones.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Marshall passes to Russell. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, with his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Here's Alvarado. Hasn't made one yet. It's Hawkins on the wing. Back to Alvarado. Misses the three. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Rockets in Houston.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Matkovic's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Count that bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Alvarado with it. Russell's there. Marshall with the steal. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Kevin?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. From deep Washington, Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 3. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Throw good, Murray. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility everywhere.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Najee Marshall.
Leader is what comes to mind when I think about Murray. Great guy to have on your team and in the locker room.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And the rare 3 from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Russell a screen on Murray. Irving looking over the floor. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep Washington. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Murray. He's got 6. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Davis. Can't hit from in close. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson outside. And there's the drive. Hangs and misses.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado comes in for Herbert Jones. Here's Williamson. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Alvarado. 6-point game. Pass to Nisi. Outside for Murray. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 9.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. Nisi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 3. Murray with it. He's picked up by Russell. There's Williamson with the 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bay against Russell. Here's Lively. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
As an offensive player, you've got to be willing to meet the physicality. Derek Lively does just that.
Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Murray.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. Washington kicks to Russell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Murray, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Irving finds Davis. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. Clyde comes in for P.J. Washington. That's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Pelicans trail by 4. Williamson right side. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Flag. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Just another day in the office for Daniel Gafford. Collect an offensive rebound and put it back.
Here's Murray. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. To the inside. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, It's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Hawkins checked in for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Poole. He's got 11. Here's Murray. And that one, good. 14 points for DeJounte Murray.
And we've seen so much offensive growth from Murray. He's become a guy who can have nights like this.
Lively sends a screen for Thompson. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's New Orleans with it. 9-point game. Murray kicks to Hawkins. Back to Murray. There's the three. Mavericks with the rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Kyrie Irving third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Thompson outside. Pass to Flag. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans trail by 7. Now Murray. Poole outside. Nisi, great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Looking here at some numbers for Murray. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 17 points per, 7 assists and 6 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Here's Lively. He's got 8. Pass to Irving. .157 left in the first half. And Flag gets it to go on the assist by Lively. Flag's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Murray. Not going to go that time. Good D by Irving. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Gafford. 1:29 left in the first half. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. It's Hawkins on the wing. Still without a basket. In the corner, Bay with it. Nailed from three-point land.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
There's a minute left to play here in the half. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Flag. Off target with his three. And it's Bay with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Irving with the rebound. Mavericks shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Thompson for the triple. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bay kicks to Poole for the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Boy, Jordan Poole answers with the long-range shot. Nicely done.
Irving against Murray. Outside Irving. For Murray. It's good from the top of the key. Irving's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Dallas, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
Their second unit's been outstanding. Even with the starters on the bench, this team didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, tonight everybody was ready to go. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Pelicans trail by 7. So for New Orleans right now, Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5. Now here's Poole. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Irving. Tries the spin move. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Williamson in the corner. Bay with it. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Down low, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 7. Here's Poole. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just about tremendous body control from Jordan Poole. Takes the bump and the bucket.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
You know, free throw shooting, DB, isn't the first thing we'll talk about, but Jordan Poole is incredible at the line.
And, Kevin, it's an important aspect. If you are a great scorer on those nights where you're maybe not in rhythm, the ability to get to the free throw line and establish that, that's important.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you guys.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
Now Thompson, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And here is Poole. He's got 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Launches it. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Flagg. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And so it's New Orleans with it. 11-point game. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Messi. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. Clock at 6. Now Flagg. Offline with his 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Poole. Here's Williamson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now here's Williamson. He has 6. Inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Irving. And And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Dallas leading by 6. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Now flag. He's got 5. Back to Irving. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Poole gets it to go. So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Davis with a screen on Murray. Murray against Irving. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 4. As to Williamson. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. And it goes down 2 points. Flag's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flag. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Pelicans trail by 6. Now, here's Poole. He's got 20, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Davis with a screen on Murray. Pass to Davis. Driving to the basket. Misses the layup. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Murray. No good off the back of the rim. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson from long range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. To the paint. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Murray the pass to Poole. Williamson a screen on Thompson. Here's Poole. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Irving. Good D by Williamson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Thompson. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's Poole. And Jones has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Jones has got 5 now.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Mavericks leading by 6. Washington passes to Gafford. Now Irving. Pass to Russell. Davis setting the pick for Russell. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And good awareness by Russell. Just reading the defense, goes with the floater there over the top.
Poole with it. 20 points for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
For New Orleans, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
One shot.
That's good from Poole.
When this young guy is on his game and 100% focused, Jordan Poole unequivocally has the talent to affect winning. And boy, we know he can come up clutch in big games.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14. Right side Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Gafford finds Irving. Back to Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Irving. For Murray. Irving can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Poole. And the rejection by Gafford.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Marshall, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Looney's checked in. Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. Pelicans pull it in. Bay's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray against Irving. Here's Poole. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Russell with it. Picked up by Poole to the right side. Washington kicks to Russell. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Pass to Gafford. And Looney sends it back. Now here's Bay. Tight defense on him. Murray finds Jones. Back to Murray. They set the screen. Here's Poole. And the rejection by Gafford.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Christie's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Matkovich is checked in. And Williamson subbed in for Jordan Poole. Doris, energy on both ends. Threes and defense. That's Max Christie in a nutshell.
The very prototypical Kevin 3 and D player, but I think what I like about Max is there's room for growth. I think he can deck it and become a playmaker.
Here's Williamson after the Mavericks pick up 3. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Jones, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Mavericks leading by 8. 1:07 left in the third. Christie the pass to Washington. And the shot goes in. Washington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, athletic, long, P.J. Washington on the interior. Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Alvarado. Still scoreless. Inside, here's Williamson. Bucket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Russell looking it over. Pass to Christie. Russell kicks to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gafford. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift. .24 seconds left to play here in the third. Williamson right side. Here's Matkovic. Here's Alvarado. Buries the long-range jumper. Outside, Russell. A 3, Marshall. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Mavericks lead by 7. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We're doing the right thing on offense and we're doing the right thing on defense. Come on, stay with it.
And Jason Kidd happy with what he's seeing out there, just wants to keep seeing more of it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's good to put the teaching aside for a bit. Let your guys know, look, job well done.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Davis. Russell is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Washington in at the 3. Over in the corner, Williamson. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. Davis, the pass to Russell.
Well, you love the aggressiveness D'Angelo Russell plays with. This guy basically dares the defense. Make a play on me here.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Williamson. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pass to Alvarado. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Russell passes to Davis. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Pass to Matkovic. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 7. Davis, that's for 2. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Here are the Pelicans now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jones finds Williamson. Here's Matkovic. Back to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Hits the three-point bomb. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Screened by Russell. To the inside. And Davis throws it down.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Here's Williamson. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Matkovic. Washington against Williamson. Now here's Jones. The three-pointer, no good. Outside, Russell on the wing. Davis from about 16. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Jones, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Jones against Russell. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Gafford finds Russell. Davis with a screen on Jones. And it's Davis at the elbow. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
Wow, Davis putting on his hard hat and just going to work inside. What contact?
Outside, Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Basket good. Alvarado's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Alvarado. Jones looking for an opening. Williamson from long range. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2 to 6'10. But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Pass to Matkovic. Back to Jones. Latrey. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
Irving kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. Shoots over Alvarado. Irving can't hit. Pelicans trail by 9. Here's Jones. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Irving. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Max Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Christie. Outside Irving. Christie with the screen for Irving, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Flag is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in for Christie. Now here's Murray. Good D by Irving. Davis finds Irving. Back to Davis. Out to Thompson from downtown. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Here's Murray. That shot off the mark. Mavericks leading by 9. Fires from 14. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Flag. Flag's got his 3rd assist on the night. Williamson is screen on Irving. It's Messi, top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Sinks the triple.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
And so here is New Orleans. And here is Murray. Pass to Poole. Outside for Murray. Good on the triple.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Now Flag. That's tipped. Now Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult.
The previous play is under review.
It's so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Mavericks leading by 11. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Irving kicks to Thompson. Dallas again missing. New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mavericks on D. Williamson outside. Over Flag. And it's Williamson missing. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Thompson from long range. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Now here's Murray. Poole outside. Right wing. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Good!
It feels like Jordan Poole is in one of those grooves where he's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Mavericks leading by 12. Irving fires and pulls in another board.
And he's having as dominant a game on the boards as you'll ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very, very high bar. Here's Irving. Outside, Davis. Now Irving. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. Bay against Davis. Strong move off the glass.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Deflects the pass. Now Bay. Now Williamson, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And when he's healthy, Zion is a force, an athletic freak who makes an impact on both ends.
And timeout called by Willie Green. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Now Davis. Now Irving. No good again that time.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
No good on the layup. Pelicans trail by 5. Poole.
Well, if there's a big bucket to be had, Jordan Poole wants that chance.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving, and rebounds again.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. Oh, what a play inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Poole. Now Murray to take the lead. It's in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Irving! So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Now it's time to present our player of the game.